Forex trading is now on easy mode, and AI trading bots are actually doing all of the work for you. And in this video, I'll show you how you can let AI trading bots print for you as much money as you possibly can print without actually doing much effort and by having a much lesser learning curve than manual trading could ever dream of having. A matter of fact, let me show you real proof right now on my computer screen. So before I go into details on how everything works, I want to first show you real immutable proof that this actually works. So this is not even my account. This is my brother's account, who's actually not even a real trader. He only just started recently and is doing already insane numbers. I taught him how to use Archangel X, and he started using it on his account in January of 2025. And as you can see right here, he started with a $24,000 deposit, or almost 25,000 actually, as you can see right there. And within only 4 months has already grown it 299% completely automated. Now, yes, the drawdown on this is 17%, which, to be honest, for the amount of games that he had, is not bad at all. It's actually insanely good, and I would take this type of strategy any time of the day. So in only 4 months, he was able to profit $75,000 off a $25,000 deposit, having his current account sitting at $115,000. As you can see, the track record is verified, and so are the trading privileges. And no, this is not the only account having good results. Matter of fact, I have a whole portfolio of them on here on FXbook. As you can see, from FTMO accounts to demo accounts to live accounts on 8cap to other brokers that I'm actually currently using, and you can see all of them: 96%, 250%, 79%, 28%, 56% on a 12k deposit. All kinds of results from different accounts on different brokers. So trading algorithms have actually been around for a very long time. As much as people think it's actually new, it's really not. Matter of fact, one of the most profitable hedge funds of all times, called Renaissance Medallion Fund, actually ran by Jim Simmons, rest in peace, was an algorithmic trading hedge fund that was beating the S&P 500 every year. A matter of fact, was beating all other hedge funds by a long shot. And the differentiator was that while other firms were still using manual traders, Renaissance was using trading algorithms and quant analysts instead of using manual traders like the rest of the other hedge funds. And because of that, it gave them a huge tactical advantage over everybody else. While other people had emotions to worry about and greed and fear and all kinds of stuff, Renaissance went a different way, and they let the computers make all of the decisions, because they know whatever strategy that is programmed inside of the algorithm, that's what it's going to actually do. It is not going to factor in fear, it's not going to factor in greed, it's not going to factor in multiple things that us as humans have actually let us down when it comes to trading. And when our primal instincts actually kick in, it's actually a bad thing in trading. The best traders are ice cold. They're basically robotic humans. But unfortunately for most, that's going to be a very, very hard state to actually achieve, and it will take you maybe decades of experience for you to get to that point. But what is the shortcut? How can we take that time and boom, bridge it really quickly? The key to that is AI trading algorithms. This is where trading algorithms like Archangel X come into play. By the way, if you want to get your hands on one of these AI trading algorithms and get started using it and become profitable in only 3 months, all you have to do is click down below. You'll find our website, which gives you more information on how everything works. But to get back to the point, Archangel X is, for example, programmed with 4 different strategies that can be used multiple different ways. You could trade with the trend, you could trade against the trend, meaning counter trades, or you could even trade the range. So no matter what the market is doing, it can trade all of those conditions. A matter of fact, it can trade those conditions simultaneously. This is where it's really hard for a human to compete with a machine, because a human, you might have one profitable strategy that you go to every day, and maybe it has a very specific entry point that doesn't happen all of the time. You need to sit down and watch the charts for hours and try to really snipe that shot, which is actually extremely hard to do. As you're sitting down, you start getting anxious. You don't know when to enter. You're like, oh, should I just enter? You start fabricating any kind of story just to enter any kind of trade, and then you end up losing because it didn't really follow your trading plan. But when it comes to machine, it can trade 3-4 different strategies all at the same time. It can wait for the trend, and while it waits for that, maybe it will take a counter trade, and it's doing all 4 of these things at the same time. And because we have computers that have way more processing power than we do, they do this effortlessly. So this really allows even beginners like my brother achieve enormous gains with not a crazy amount of drawdown. But is it some kind of magic pill where you just plug it in and instantly you're rich overnight and you're the next Duke of Amsterdam? Absolutely not. That's not how it works. There's actually a method to the madness. And just like you would execute a manual strategy and there's a process to that, there's also a process to automated trading, especially with something like Archangel X that is very advanced and can use multiple strategies at the same time. And to simply break down the process in simple terms, we use machine learning in order to get the best strategies that the algorithm can create. And from there, all we do is choose the ones that are validated. And once we do validate them, which by the way, there's a whole process on how to do this, we run them on our live accounts. And when we run them on our live accounts, we do not touch it. We do not micromanage it. We do not go close the trades. We actually let the AI do all of that for us without having to get involved. So you might be wondering, so okay, all I have to do is do this once, find a profitable strategy and I can ride it forever? Well, no, absolutely not. You see, the most interesting thing about the markets is that it's ever changing. There's always something new happening, especially in the macro, and especially right now with Donald Trump, right? There's the tariffs, there's the fights with China, there's the Russian war, there's this, all kinds of stuff. And that really shifts the whole market as a whole and makes it less predictable. So something that might have worked 3-4 months ago might not necessarily work right now. And this is where something called re-optimizing your strategy comes into play. This is where every about 2 months, we change our files, we change our strategies, we let the machine learn and find a new strategy that has all of the recent data in mind. So now it's trading with whatever the recent events happening, it's trading with that in mind. It's not trading old files that are from 6 months ago or from a year ago that don't have all of this new information that happened in the market. And that's how you always stay ahead in the markets, always keeping your AI trading algorithm fed with the right knowledge, with the right information, instead of just running off on old data. And because of that, trading becomes much less of a sitting down watching the charts game and more of a math game of sitting down, optimizing things, looking at the numbers, looking at the profit, looking at the drawdown, looking at the profit, looking at the drawdown, looking at the backtesting period, how long it was, and then just choosing files that look profitable, validating them. Maybe you could validate them on the demo accounts, or if you're very confident in your algorithm, you could just put them on the live account right away. So by doing this entire process, you're literally letting AI bots do the work for you instead of you having to sit down, watch the charts, try to find the perfect entry, trying to find the perfect timing to go ahead and print money, when instead you could be sitting down doing 1 to 2 hours of work per month, letting the AI, letting the machine learning do all of the work for you and sitting down and printing. So here's the thing. If you want to learn more about this and how you can become profitable with AI powered trading, with AI trading algorithms, all you have to do is click the link down in the description. It will take you over to our website. You can opt in and learn more about how everything works. But honestly, it has never been this easy to become profitable in the Forex markets. Guys, you guys are seeing this. It's the AI revolution happening in front of your face in all industries, and trading is no different. Everything that happened in other industries is also happening in trading. But do you want to be early to it and capitalize off of it? Or do you want to be late and come in when everybody has already jumped on this wave? So subscribe to my channel. I will be putting more proof of AI trading algorithms, how they work, especially mine, which is called Archangel X. I will be putting vlogs on like actually using the stuff and how it fits into my daily routine. We'll be showing behind the scenes FX books like I just showed you there. Matter of fact, we can even log into these accounts, all kinds of stuff. Again, we can be completely transparent because we have the verified FX books. We have the actual account on the back end. Matter of fact, let me log into it, man. Let me show you on my phone. As you can see here, this is that same account that started with the 24,000 deposit, but then we added another deposit of 15K recently. But this is the same account that you saw on the FX book. It's the same exact stats. It's the same account. So everything we're talking about here on this channel is legit, and we can prove it, and we can log into all the accounts. That does not matter to us. But if you want to learn more, click the link down below and see you. Subscribe to this channel. We got much more content coming up, and I'm excited for the future. You should be too.